Video, and I'm sure many of you guys watching this video are understand what's going on here with Mullen Automotive. You guys, I had to make this video rather quickly because this is something that happened rather quickly. 80 cents here now for Mullen Automotive, 68% in gains here, and the trading volume just jumped up significantly, and it almost seemed like it jumped up overnight. Like literally, I was looking at the market, doing some things on my computer. I come here, look at Finviz, I refresh, and Mullen is the most heavily traded stock in the market, and then it's up 68% on the day. Now, it's crazy what's happening here, right? It's a crazy run here that we're seeing with Mullen. I want to reiterate because, again, I don't want to switch up on y'all. Full transparency, I'm not a holder of Mullen, not currently a holder, not recommending anyone, buy this stock. Also, I'm not looking to buy this stock myself. So just want to keep that in mind here. On green days like this as well, should reiterate that I'm not looking to buy this stock, and I'm not recommending it. But with that being said, I want to give some credit where credit is due here, specifically with David Mickery. So like I said, it's up 68%. It's up to 81 cents now after hours, which if we think about it, like Mullen did the reverse split on August 11th. Here we are, August 23rd. Reverse split happens August 11th. Price goes to $1.08. It falls simultaneously pretty much every single day after that. And I believe, let's just take a look at this chart real quick. I want to say the low, there was a low. Obviously, it hit yesterday, and that was after the split. Hit $1.08. The price continued to fall. I want to say it was as low as 42 cents, maybe. I could be wrong. Computer's moving just a little slow. We take a look here at the last month. So it was down here. Yes, sorry. 47 cents was the low at some point yesterday. 47 cents. Now flying back up today. So it's literally at the same price point, around the same price point as the low was on August 17th, which was last week, which would have been about 5-6 days after the reverse split happened. So it's not like anyone here at 68%, 69% has made their money back or anything like that. But what I think we've always talked about Mullen, and even the CEO David Mickery, which I'm going to get into the published letter, the open letter that he put out there in a second. But we talked about Mullen, and we talked about the potential squeeze, or the potential short squeeze, or the retail investors specifically that are interested in Mullen. And I don't want to say a percentage of what the investors in Mullen are. I guess only maybe a part of it for a squeeze potentially. Obviously, there's speculation that there was some things going on with the dilution in the shorts and things like that. It's been kind of that narrative for a while now, just kind of in the background with Mullen. But yeah, let's just get into this. Trading volume is just massive, you guys. Easily the most heavily traded stock in the market today, and this happened so quickly. We're talking about in a matter of 2 to 3 hours. Trading volume shot up, price shot up. So keep that in mind here. But you can see here, Mullen CEO David Mickery publishes an open letter to shareholders addressing declining stock values. Dear shareholders, the company has received numerous requests, ongoing decline of our stock. Many of these communications have been addressed to me personally with less than kind and sometimes threatening statements. Now, I do want to address that. Obviously, I haven't been the biggest fan of David Mickery on this channel, but I think it's important to understand that, and I mentioned this in the video yesterday, that doing what he's doing is extremely difficult. And I do appreciate the niche sector that Mullen is in the EV space, renewable energy space. It is an extremely tough niche and sector, and any automobile company, I think Elon Musk has even said it, growing an automotive company in America is extremely difficult, let alone an electric vehicle company. The infrastructure has to be through and through. So I do want to mention that what he's doing is extremely tough to be a CEO of a company like this. And I don't want to backtrack on anything I've previously said, but keep in mind that people making threatening statements is pretty crazy, I'd say, regardless. But let's get back to it. He says he takes the shareholders' concerns seriously. One of his primary responsibilities is to execute the company's business plan, and as evidenced by multiple prior communications to the public, the company continues to make significant strides in that regard. I will summarize some of those at the end of this statement. I previously announced that the company engaged Share Intel and other parties to investigate what I suspect to be unlawful trading practices in our stock. We are assembling all the data received to date and should have something to announce in the coming days. So that is interesting. I guess there's some sort of investigation going on in regards to just unlawful trading practices in regards to MULN. Extremely frustrated that the hard work of the Mullen dedicated team and significant momentum successes achieved to date are overshadowed by unrealistic value attributed to our stock, he says. Just going over some operational highlights. Not going to get into the financial highlights, but they obviously list the operational highlights here, and all these operational highlights are true. They did in fact happen. It hasn't been enough to change the like price or even the projected trajectory of Mullen stock. They closed the controlling interest on Mullen Motors, acquisition of Elms, including all IP for Class 1 and Class 3 vehicles, as well as a manufacturing plant in Indiana, the Indiana plant. Then moved their stuff to Tunica, Mississippi, where they saw the Class 3 already finish the first one out of the production line. And then the big purchase from Randy Marion Automotive Group as well, $279 million in purchase orders. So there has been some obviously positive operational highlights that have come in 2023. Like, we're not denying that. But what I think we're seeing happening here is David McCreary puts out this open letter, and then the squeeze just starts to happen, and it's pretty crazy that it's kind of happening like this. But I want to reiterate that, on days like this where a penny stock under a dollar flies 50-60%, there's going to be some volatility involved, obviously, and there's going to be some ton of profit selling tomorrow, right? Who knows where this stock ends up today? I mean, I was maybe thinking it could earlier, before I even made this video. I was like, man, Mullen, we're going to see Mullen clear dollar. We're literally going to see Mullen get back above $1 at the snap of a finger, almost, it seems like. Slowing down a little bit, 81 cents now after hours, so not sure where it's going to end up today specifically. But I just want to reiterate that there's going to be volatility here. There's going to be extreme volatility here. It's going to continue to be volatile, but I've got to give some credit where credit's due. I do appreciate, as someone who's interested in this stock and covers this stock and just been reading and seeing reaction to this stock for a long time now, I think most people can agree that just this communication, whether you like it or not what is said, you have to appreciate David McCreary publicly addressing the shareholders and acknowledging that the stock is underperforming. I just wanted to share this tweet here as well. This is a tweet by Mullen is Retail. Shout out to Caleb Collins on Twitter. So he replies to a tweet here, right? Mullen, white is the photo from today, black is the photo from the 18th. Do you notice anything? Right? So here's a picture of Mullen from today, holdings overview, right? And you can see how it kind of breaks down. 0.72% David McCreary, right? Just breaking down who owns what as far as percentages go, right? And then we take a look at this one, right? It's looking a lot different, okay? A lot different. Look at these Easosa Holdings, Aquitas Capital, 7.54% each. They were just holding, or they are holding a lot less now, sorry. They're holding a lot less now than they were before, right? The most bullish quotes I've seen, we own 88.3%, which is the retail investor, you guys. The retail investor, which is why the squeeze is happening. We're seeing this squeeze happen. Now it's even down to 79 cents. So keep in mind, going to be volatility here. Want to reiterate that to everyone here. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about Mullen currently. Had to make this video, get it out to y'all. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.